Now we're taking it to where we're trying to tailor our messages, it seems, to where it's perfect for 1-minute clips.
Listen, I don't have a problem when people are posting encouraging things. It's just, look, can we balance this, please, with taking a stand against culture?
Yeah. Are some of these sound bites that we're putting out there and we're seeing, is that God? Is it anointed? Is this what he wants us to say? Is this his heart, or are we just doing it for the gram? Because we're seeing a trend on social media where it's one thing to have a certain look, the certain shoes, certain shirts, but now we're taking it to where we're trying to tailor our messages, it seems, to where it's perfect for 1-minute clips, 30-second stories that we can put on Instagram, and we feel like, okay, that was a good word. This is something we really want to put out. It was just amazing. And in reality, you have to ask the question, are some of these sound bites that we're putting out there and we're seeing, is that God? Is it anointed? Is this what he wants us to say? Is this his heart, or are we just doing it for the gram?
Wow. Yeah, I think, a lot of times people are doing it to be noticed. But, I also think, there are some good clips that people use, or record, and they say some good things. But I think we've got to fall under line of, listen, are we doing this for the kingdom, or are we just doing this for the social media network? And I think, listen, I don't have a problem when people are posting encouraging things. It's just, look, can we balance this, please, with taking a stand against culture? Yeah. And can we also figure out, okay, are you serving more your Instagram followers, or are you serving your church? Because these people that do this freelance ministry stuff, I have to ask, are you cemented anywhere? Are you cemented in a church? How cemented are you? Okay, because last I checked, church hopping goes all the way back to what we were discussing a few episodes ago about religion versus relationship.
Yeah.
Okay? Being cemented is about the relationship with God. Church hopping is about opportunity, religion, can't find a place to be settled in. So then you go to what everybody's got to do when they feel like something didn't work out, or they got told no, they got to go to their Instagram and then create a topic to talk about that relates to their situation,
right,
and then try to help the world with it. And it's like, wait a minute. I have no problem if people want to talk encouraging, anointed, devotional stuff in the morning for their followers to see. Okay, if you want to go live and give a nice tea time testimony or something in the morning, no problem. But please just balance it with being bold against culture too, preaching some truth. It can't just be these feel good, and I've said it before, tickle me Elmo messages. It's more than a soundbite, man. It's more than Instagram. Instagram cannot just be your only ministry. Facebook cannot be your only ministry. What are you doing at your home church? Do you have a home church? What are you doing out in your city, or surrounding cities, to change a nation, to change a culture? That is ultimately what's going to do this, right? It's what ultimately is
absolutely
is exactly what it says at the end of Mark, where Jesus talked about going into all the world. Okay, all the world is not your 100 to 200, 300 Instagram followers.
That's
or
good,
however
man.
many you have.
Because it's true. When it comes to serving the Lord and living a life for the kingdom, there's levels to it.
Yes.
I think we got really comfortable and really used to doing everything through a camera.
Yes.
We're not in that time frame or that season anymore. We've got to get back to going outside of the four walls. And I'm not just talking about reaching souls.
Yeah.
But I'm talking, like you said, influencing the culture.
Yes.
Helping others with the gospel. And that's not just through necessarily street corner preaching, but taking your beliefs, taking the teachings that you know and understand through the word and through your prayer time, taking that to your local state capitol.
Yeah.
Taking it to, the next parent-teacher association meeting,
Yes.
your education board meeting.
Yes.
Taking them inside the schools when they have the parties or the parent night or whatever.
Yeah, man.
Taking them on campus. We have got to get away from, we show this every time, this screen. Because we've talked about this before, if this is where we're putting most of our focus and most of our emphasis, then guess what? Our perspective is only going to be as big as the screen is.
Yeah.